What is Git Subtree? If you have ever wondered how to manage multiple projects or dependencies in software development, you might find Git Subtree to be a helpful tool. So, what exactly is Git Subtree? Git Subtree is a feature within Git that allows you to include the contents of one Git repository inside another repository as a subdirectory. This means you can embed an entire external project or codebase within your main project repository while keeping the history and managing changes independently for both repositories. The way Git Subtree works is by merging the external repository into a subdirectory of your main repository. This is different from Git Submodules, which link to external repositories through references and need separate initialization and fetching steps. With Git Subtree, the external repository's files are copied directly into your project. This makes cloning and working with the repository simpler, since all the code is contained within a single repository structure. You do not need extra configuration files or commands to fetch submodules. Some key features of Git Subtree include the ability to add an external repository into a subdirectory of your project, including its full commit history. You can also pull in updates from the external repository or push changes back to it, maintaining synchronization. Unlike submodules, there is no need for separate initialization or configuration files. This simplifies dependency management by embedding external libraries or shared code directly into your project. It also speeds up cloning and continuous integration processes since all code is in one place. From the perspective of continuous integration and continuous deployment, Git Subtree makes workflows smoother by reducing complexity in managing multiple repositories. Since the external code is integrated into the main repository, build and deployment pipelines can operate on a single repository without extra steps to fetch dependencies from submodules. This integration helps maintain consistent versions of dependencies and simplifies automated testing and deployment. Typical use cases for Git Subtree include managing dependencies by embedding third-party libraries directly into your project. It is also useful for sharing code between multiple projects without maintaining separate repositories during development. Another common use is combining multiple repositories into a single repository to streamline project structure and version control. To add a subtree, you specify the local directory prefix where the external repository will be placed, the URL of the external repository, and the branch or tag to pull from. For example, a command might look like this: git subtree add is equal to subtree directory github.com/example/repo.gitmaster_squash. This command pulls the external repository into the specified subdirectory and squashes the commit history for a cleaner integration. Git Subtree is not included by default in Git and often requires explicit installation or enabling. However, it has become a popular alternative to submodules due to its simplicity and ease of use. Overall, Git Subtree is a practical tool for integrating and managing external Git repositories within a main project repository, offering a streamlined approach to dependency management and code sharing that aligns well with modern software development practices and continuous integration and continuous deployment workflows.